Anglers, Jay here with Finesse Anglers. Today we are going to spool up the Vanquish we just received. Decided to do a tutorial since we're going to do it anyway, and do a quick overview. 145 grams, nice small reel, about 3 kilograms of drag, 7 pounds of drag, and really light, really smooth. Pretty much a Stella in a lightweight package. This doesn't use all of the metal that the Stella has. This has that long stroke spool to increase casting distance. It's really smooth, has a loud clicker, try clicker, and can't wait to try it. Very little play, well, no play in the handle, and so I'm excited to use it. So we'll see. Another new toy that we've acquired during the stay in place or shelter in place order. So decided, all right, we're gonna use some Daiwa line. Here are my clippers and tape. I typically don't use tape. I have had no problem with slipping as long as I place it on there tight enough. Now others do, so they insist on tape, but I typically don't. If I did, I would use it. But with these smaller reels, I've had no issues. I use tape on my saltwater gear, but not on these. So let's get to it. Pretty much it's really simple to do. You're simply going to tie on the line onto the spool, and make sure that you have the line come off the spool counterclockwise, because it goes onto your spool clockwise. And that's it. Make sure there's some tension, some good tension on it, and that typically is all I do. I sometimes go around here twice, depending on the spool. Now with this finer line, it tends to be a little more difficult, but we'll get through it. I'm going to simply tighten it on there, nice and tight, snug. Make sure that your bail is up, or else you will have issues. All right, let me make sure I get it nice and close. And then I put a few turns on here, making sure that my spool, that it comes off the spool counterclockwise. So I'm gonna put a few on here first, a few turns on here. Let's tighten up the drag. I hadn't adjusted this so that there's a piece of tape there, and now I am simply going to make sure that the line goes on nice and tight. I think the only thing you have to be sure of is that you have the spool or the line come off the spool counterclockwise. All right, so I'm going to do the rest of the back. Just finished spooling it up, so it's all on there, no kinks, which is great. And that's it. So the important thing here is just make sure, if you're doing if you're spooling a spinning reel, to make sure that the line actually comes off counterclockwise, and if it doesn't, spin it around and adjust, and you should have a kink-free spooling. I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and give this a try on some local trout pretty soon. We have the Aries, we have the Vanquish, and see how it performs. And of course, we'll update you with all the good stuff. Well, everyone, stay safe and tight lines.